students representing 8 elementary schools and 1 middle school in the Castle High School complex. Under the direction of Mr. Ron Reich and Karen Meyer, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our very special guests, the Castle Kids.
Clarinets of every size and trumpeters who improvise a that's nice and cool. Right, you'll get a flute with the band. Ready? Perfect. Now you're the tuba. Oh yeah, that's low, all right. Trumpet. Razzmatazz. And you're the trombone. All right, keep sliding.
harmony, doo-wop, jazz, and ballads, and we're delighted to have them with us this evening. Please welcome Bobby Ng, Jordan Wong, Ken Foreman, and Philip Wee. Ladies and gentlemen, Pacific Trades.
Maybe the sun gave me the power, for I could swim like Loman and be home in half an hour. Maybe the air gave me the drive, for I'm all aglow and alive. What a day this has been, what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be dewy, like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be dewy, like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love.
You know, when you get together as a quartet and you want to sing for an audience, the first thing to tell you is to establish audience rapport as quickly as you can. So, how you all doing? Better got that over with. Anyway, there were these three elderly sisters living together. The first one was 92 years old, the second was 94, and the third was 96. And one evening, the 96-year-old decided, well, I want to take a bath early tonight, so she went upstairs, drew some water, slowly stuck her foot in, and she paused for a moment. And she called out to her other sister. She goes, was I getting into the bath or was I coming out of it? And the 94-year-old says, I'll come upstairs to help you. So she kind of slowly walks up the stairs. And then she's in the middle of the staircase and she stops and she says, was I going upstairs or was I coming downstairs? And the 92-year-old is sitting on the sofa below. She's shaking her head. And she's like, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, thank God, my memory isn't that short, knock on wood. And she calls out to her sisters and she goes, I'll come upstairs and help the both of you as soon as I find out who's knocking at the door. I said something like to do for you okay. Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is she? I close my eyes to see. Will I ever know the sweet hello that's meant for only me? Who can say where she met? Must I travel far and wide?
Canada, England, Finland, New Zealand, Russia, and across the United States. They are ambassadors of harmony, 1998 national a cappella champions, and 2005 international quartet bronze medalists. Please welcome James, Brian, Bob, and Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, Metropolis!
One look at those eyes, your great big gorgeous eyes, and all the birds were singing, and the bells were ringing. Oh, whoa, baby, don't you realize? I even danced a cannibal race way down in the jungles of day. If they ever catch me, I won't get away. I'm afraid that some sweet little doll will kiss me and make me fall. Sometimes I feel myself weakening and I want to propose. It's hard to have fun with a ring, 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 ring in your nose. I'm afraid of the beautiful. I'm so afraid of its giving me. Afraid of those beautiful girls. All those girls.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to share something with you. Obviously, we are a barbershop quartet, and we love singing together. But first and foremost, we're friends. And we like to help each other out from time to time. And such an occasion arose not too long ago. My wife and I had just gotten married, and we just moved into a new house, and we're getting ready to go off on our honeymoon. And we wanted to set up a security system for the house. So we called our resident genius, Bob, to do just that. And he set up the system, and we asked James here and Kelly here if they would test out the system while we were gone. So they figured the best way to do that would be to break into the house like a burglar would do. That's what I thought, yes. And so they dressed up Kelly like a burglar. He broke him through the living room window like a burglar would do. And he saw the first thing a burglar would see, which was a Doberman pincer with a parrot on its head. That's what I thought. So anyway, he goes about his burglar business. He takes a little burglar bag, starts putting stuff in the bag, and the Doberman sits up. And the parrot sits up on his head, and the parrot goes, "Don't do that! Don't do that!" So he freezes. And they don't look terribly menacing or anything, so he slowly starts to move, and he goes on into the next room, and he starts putting more stuff in the bag. Well, the Doberman follows him. And the parrot sits up on his head again, and the parrot goes, "Don't do that! Don't do that!" So he freezes again, and they still don't look like they're going to do anything, so he moves into the next room, puts more stuff in the bag, and the Doberman follows him again. And the parrot sits up on his head again, and the parrot goes, "Don't do that! Don't do that!" By this time he's getting pretty sick of this. He says, "You stupid parrot, can't you say anything else?" And the parrot goes, "Sicken!"
Since I'm afraid of all the girls, the hypnotist came by. He listened to me cry, and I was kind of shy. 'Cause when it comes to loving girls, it's worse than junior high. He snapped and hypnotized me. Now I'm a macho guy, they go wild, simply wild over me. They go mad, just mad as they can be. No matter where I'm at, all the ladies in her fat. The tall ones, the small ones, I grab them off like every night. How they fight over me, please help me. I don't know what is it they can see. I can never be alone, I have to jump the telephone. They go wild, simply wild over me. They go wild, wild over me. They go mad, 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 mad as they can be. No matter where I'm at, all the ladies in her fat. The tall ones, the small ones, I grab them up like that every night. Over me, I don't know what it is that they can
Well, you know, in the world today, we have all these reality shows, you know, and this is one of those shows. And for the three people that saw this, a few weeks ago, there was like a retrospective, and they had like a story about a husband and his wife. And, you know, they were expecting their first child, and the big day came, and the baby was born just a head. It was a boy. I don't know how they know that. But anyway, you know. The father, he was determined to love his son regardless. And you know what? 21 years go by and they have a wonderful relationship. And you know what? He decides he's going to take his son out for his very first drink. And so he does just that, you know. He carries his son down to the local bar, you know. He puts him on the counter and he says to the bartender, he says, "Bartender, this is my son. It's his 21st birthday, and, you know, I want you to mix him up something special." And the bartender, he thinks just for a second, and he says, "You know what? I know just the thing." And he starts to mix up this concoction, and he hands it to the son. And the son, he takes his first drink, and out pops torso. The father's really confused, and the people are really confused. The bartender, he's just shaking his head. So the father, he looks at the son, he says, "Son, take another drink, maybe something else will happen." So the son, he takes another drink, and up 2 arms. Now at this point, everyone's starting to gather around. The father's starting to tear up a little bit. And the bartender, he's still just back there shaking his head. So the father, he looks at the son, he says, "Son, take another drink, maybe something else will happen." So the son, you know, he reaches out with his new arms, he grabs the drink, and he drinks down the last of it. And sure enough, out pop 2 legs. Now at this point, everybody goes crazy, and the father, he's crying, and the bartender, he's still just back there shaking his head. So, you know, the son, he's so excited that he runs around the bar on his new legs, he runs out into the street, he gets hit by a truck and dies. The bartender looks at the father and says, "He should have quit while he was ahead." That's 2 minutes of your life you'll never get back, you know.
Now they say you're not supposed to give your cat a bath. So she got really, really dirty. So I decided I would go ahead and give her a bath. You know what? She liked it. And I liked it. So if you have a cat and it gets really, really dirty and you need to give it a bath, then go ahead and give it a bath. Guys are looking at me a little funny. I forgot something that's kind of important. When you give your cat a bath, watch out. Because sometimes the fur can stick to your tongue a little bit.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominica, Cuba, Caribbean, Grenada, Salvador, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, Guyana, Barbados, and Guam. Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There is Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Yemen, Kuwait, and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal, France, and Denmark, and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippines Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, and Borneo, and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana. Brother, son of knowledge, he was Spanish, Paris, gone. As Algeria, Chad, Liberia, Egypt, Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, North Sierra Leone, and Algeria, Dublin, India, Senegal, India, Cameroon, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, America, come on. Welcome to Wadawi, Yugoslavia. Free Mauritania, Pennsylvania, Monaco, Palestine, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan. That was our country song. I wanted to share something else with you. As you may have noticed, we are from Southern California, Los Angeles. And I was actually born in California. California, but I was raised for 20 years in Michigan. And when I moved back to California, I recognized that I needed to make a few technological advances in my life. For instance, I had never owned nor operated a telephone answering machine before in my life. It's true. So, being the new guy in town, I figured, you know, clever outgoing message would help people to remember me. So my first try was a little short, and it went like this. I ho Silver! I'm away! So that was my first try. So I worked at it. I applied my craft, and I came up with what I consider to be my masterpiece. I call this the answering machine rap. Brian stepped out and he's on the fly. He went down to other waiter for a turkey pot pie. He might be back tomorrow, he might be back today. He's an impulse shopper and he's just that way. Leave your name, leave your number, or leave it up to date, and he might call you back if it's not too late. Beep. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, I have entirely too much time on my hands. You know, I just really wanted to say thank you so much for welcoming us here. We've been such a wonderful and warm audience, and we've just had a great time out here tonight. I did want to mention to you that we will be out on this side of the auditorium after the show. We have a CD for sale. It's called Oral Hygiene. Yeah, on that side of the, and you know, please feel free to come by and say hi, shake our hands. You don't have to buy a CD. You don't have to shake your hand either. Sorry. So anyway, to complete our portion of the program, we would like to sing a song for you now that we have the honor of performing before President Bush was elected. Thank you.
you are a fantastic audience. Thank you. You know, when I look out into the audience, I see that perhaps some of you are truck drivers. I come from a long line of truck drivers in my family. My great-grandmother was a truck driver. My grandmother was a trucker, and my mother was a trucker until recently when she started driving a cab. I guess you could call her semi-retired. We're going to sing a song right now that celebrates an icon of our great country, and I see them all around the islands as well. It's the 18-wheel big rig, and we'd like for you all to sing along with us. Are you willing to do that with us?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that was really enthusiastic. Are you ready to sing along with Metropolis? It sounds like this. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody join me. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Excuse me, man, what's your name right here in front? What's your name? Huh? Mary Ellen. That's a beautiful name, Mary Ellen. Are you here with your, is this a friend of yours? Oh, your sister? Your sister? Mary, what's your sister's name? Carolyn. Carolyn, is Mary Ann a good sister?
Yeah.
Yep. She's a good listener? Yep. Have a nice long conversation with her and she listens very well. Because Carolyn, I don't believe Mary Ellen? Yeah, I don't believe Mary Ellen heard me when I asked if everybody would sing along. When I looked down, she wasn't singing. Now, Carolyn, perhaps you could talk to your sister and convince her this is a sing-along, not a sit-along. And maybe we'd all get along a little better. So we're going to give you another shot, all right? And I noticed you weren't singing, the young lady. I made sure that both of you are singing. Nice big sounds from everyone. A big Hawaiian sing-along. Here we go, everyone. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Thank you very much. That's pretty good. Now we're going to put it in reverse. We back it up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. All right, everybody on this side of the auditorium, we're just going to do the even wheels on the big rig. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everyone, just have those over here. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Gente, vamos a cantar en español. Para el 5 de mayo. Felicitaciones toda la gente en el auditorio. Todos. Oh, ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Llantas en una trotes. Dankeschön. All right, that was just a little joke, but this one I expect everyone to be able to do. You probably remember this from your elementary school days. This is the Roman numerals. I want everybody singing. Oh, there's I. I didn't hear everybody singing that time. So I'm just assuming you are saving it for the big finish, which comes now, which is the Roman numerals backwards. So when we start, I want everybody really rip roaring it out there. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready? Oh, there's and they're rolling, 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 rolling.
to help us do some moves here. You know, these guys have some stage presence to do, and they're really lousy at it. So I'm going to ask you, the audience, to help us with this. First thing I want you to do is take your two hands and pat them on your lap twice. Here with me, go, and tap, tap. Your lap, pat your lap, man. Let's try it one more time, please. And tap, tap. Very nice. Take your two hands this time and clap them in front of you twice. And let's do them together. Pat, pat, and clap, clap. There we go. And very, very nice. Next thing I'm going to ask you to do is a scissors move. And that means taking your two hands like this and making your right hand go over your left, then your left hand go over your right. Okay, here we go. And the scissors move. Right over left. Left over right. Excellent. Let's put them all together. Pat, pat, clap, clap, and the scissors. Here we go. And scissors, scissors. Excellent. One more move for you here. I'm going to have you put your right elbow up. You're going to tap your right elbow, then tap your left elbow. Do that for me. And right elbow, left elbow. Excellent. Let's put that all together. It's pat, pat, clap, clap, scissors, elbows. Here we go. Scissors, scissors. Right elbow, left elbow, that's great. Oh wait, there is one more move for you. I'm going to ask you to give me 4 drum beats. You're starting with your left hand. Give me 4 drum beats and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that all together. Here we go. Scissors, scissors, right elbow, left elbow, drum, 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 drum. Excellent. John, I think these guys are ready. You guys going to join us? Here we go.
Every word went right
audience. Thank you for sharing the evening with us, and thanks for allowing us to have an incredible amount of fun. Now it's time to wrap up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Broadway musical, Man of La Mancha, The Impossible Dream. Across America and the world, barbershoppers are united in our mission to keep the whole world singing, and we thank you again for your support. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge this evening's performers, beginning with Mr. Glenn Cannon and the Sounds of Aloha players, our actors. Our chapter quartets, the Scallywags and the C-Notes. Under the direction of Mr. Ron Bright and Karen Meyer, the Castle Kids. Pacific Praise. Ladies and gentlemen, Metropolis. Under the direction of Mr. Mark Conching, the Sounds of Aloha